Greetings and welcome back everyone. If you like these daily crypto analysis videos, hit the like button and subscribe. Please share these videos with your friends to help the channel grow. I'm Crypto Snake, back again to discuss some Bitcoin analysis. I'm going to start this video out by covering a bit of what happened with Bitcoin today. As many of you know, I was actually giving out Bitcoin's absolutely choreographed plays all day today, where Bitcoin peaked out at 6,786, only to break down very hard, very fast, liquidating people all the way down. Now VIPs did get access to my short position, which I shorted up around the 6770 area and broke down all the way down to the 6585 and pulled solid 50% gains on this call. So let's go over a little bit of why this actually occurred. Let's go over to the Bitcoin longs. Again, Bitcoin longs are the measurement of the overall longs of the market. Longing means that you're betting that Bitcoin will go up. So a lot of people saw this pump, they FOMO'd in, they got absolutely wrecked. A lot of people betting with 100x on BitMEX, getting absolutely destroyed. Personal advice, don't ever take technical analysis from the troll box. On the 4-hour chart on the RSI, the longs actually overextended all the way up to 85, the second highest RSI pump ever. So it was due for a massive breakdown, and it was absolutely choreographed the entire time. We still haven't completed this Bitcoin long squeeze. We only have one SAR dot posted at the top, but this was swift and brutal. We can actually see this action displayed on the price exactly from this candle breaking down. After breaking down here, we found some tentative support at the 66.52 level, breaking back up. And again, I did give a call to open a short position up in this area around the 6600 as we continually tested the 6650 support. This dip was also choreographed today by the giant mempool spikes that we saw just previous to it. Mempool is the measurement of Bitcoin that normally travels through, and the transfer fees, when there's more Bitcoin and more money traveling through it, this huge gigantic spike means a gigantic move is coming for Bitcoin. One other thing that we did have happen today that also compounded on this dip is the CME futures expiration, which is essentially the expiration of contracts on Bitcoin longs and shorts. This normally produces a pump. So again, this position was choreographed. After opening a short position up here, I did actually close that almost to the letter on Bitcoin's price down at the 6490 area, closing that position for 80% gains. Absolutely solid. So let's find out where Bitcoin might be going from here. On the 4-hour RSI, we have completed this cycle of coming up and testing at least relatively close to the 70 before breaking down. I do believe that we are going to complete this cycle once more down to the 30. So we still have quite a bit of a ways to drop from here if this is to play out. Otherwise, we will build support and the price will continue to plateau around here as the RSI dips as well. On the 4-hour, we are only posting on our third SAR dot down, which is very bearish, and we're still riding through this 4-hour cloud. This 4-hour cloud, as soon as we posted a candle inside of this, took us all the way down, which I did give an alert out to my VIPs on this position. And it was very likely that we would strike down to this heavy support at 6480 as the bottom of the 4-hour cloud. So right now, the Chiku span is actually below price in a bearish territory, but the Kijun-sen on the 4-hour is currently plateauing. I'm expecting this to break down as the SAR is also bearish. And if we go ahead and move down the time frames down to the 1-hour, we'll see that we had a TK crossover here. And to the 2-hour, another TK crossover that has just formed. But on the 3-hour and 4-hour, we're still plateauing. I am expecting these to break down into a TK crossover, and I will update my VIPs when I see that occur. Back on the 4-hour chart, for the moment, I believe we are going to continually test this 6480 as we try to chew through this support. If we move back to the daily chart, the RSI position is currently in no man's land, attempting another test of the 44 level, and we're heavily overextended from the daily Kijun-sen. Normally this indicates that we're going to have a pullback to the daily Kijun-sen. Now, I'm not positive on which direction it is going to go. It did uptick from this manipulation pump and now has been plateauing. It could break down from this position as we were plateauing for so long without any actual decision up until this pump. If it breaks up from this position, I'm seeing a tentative target of about 7,000. If it breaks down, we may not pull back to this 6581 position. We may continue falling on this next daily candle. Now, if the price starts to break back up to this daily Kijun-sen and the daily Kijun-sen starts descending at the same time, that will be a bull trap, and I will give that warning out to my VIPs. But before I get on with some tentative price targets for our bearish scenario and bullish scenario, if you'd like to join my free Telegram for insights on the market, including Bitcoin, altcoins, and a sneak peek to my personal entries and exits, join t.me/CryptoSnakePit. Links directly to the chat, and a link on how to install Telegram, which is a free chat program I use to communicate with my VIPs, in the description below. We've been pulling some absolutely savage gains this month in the VIP group. You can see a preview of the gains we've made this month, and right now I'm getting geared up for some massive gains for this next bull run. I've given out a list of potentially discount altcoins I plan to ride for the bull run to my VIPs, as well as some hot altcoin swing positions every week. If you want information on how to get into the VIP group to be part of these trades, the information is also in the description below. So prior to these manipulation candles, I was actually very bullish on Bitcoin continuing up to the monthly trend, which I'll go over and switch over to the other Bitcoin chart to emphasize. In the previous videos, I did lay out this pennant that we've been forming. As you can see, we've been restricting in this price range, continuing into a long-term pennant. Now, a breakout of this pennant would break us into the bull run and very likely to give us a catalyst for a very large pump. However, pennants can also break down. They can break up or down. At the moment, we're still respecting that area, which is why I put my bullish target at about 7,000, somewhere between 6,850 to 7,000 area, depending on when we hit it, as this range has been restricting. I do think a test of this is very, very likely, as it would violate the trend to not continually try to test this, especially so close to the end of the pennant. And we are also hitting down on this RSI range, indicating that we could have a bounce on the daily. As for my bearish target, let's flip back to the other Bitcoin chart. Even though I do see the 4-hour RSI playing out on the daily chart, we do have a lot of support down here at the 63.16 by the parabolic SAR. Parabolic SAR is basically a measurement of the trend. It will indicate whether we're moving bullish or bearish in any direction. When the SAR is below price, that means that we are moving in a bullish direction, and the opposite is also true if it's above price. Now, although we do have support down here on the SAR, this also is not a support or resistance zone, so very likely the lowest we could test here, which again would match with the higher lows of the overall market cycle as well that I laid out, would be at the 63.90 price level. Now, obviously this lowest target is subject to change if we do start posting daily SARs that are bearish, and I will give an alert immediately out to the second when I see that change. But for the moment, I am seeing heavy support around the 63.90, which is historic support that we've continually broken back up through. Now, if I were to give these positions a possibility of playing out, I would say that we are about 50-50 right now, 50% likely to break down to this 64.41, 64.50 area before bull trapping back up to the daily Kijinsen, unless we see a change on the daily Kijinsen. And again, if the Kijinsen starts ascending, I do believe we will hit that 7K price target, 6.8 to 7K. If it breaks down, we're very likely to tap this 63.90, so I will be keeping an eye on this one. As for the overall market health of the cryptocurrency space, we're currently down $3 billion on the market cap, and alts have been hit savagely. I did give a call out to my VIPs to tether their positions, as Bitcoin was very likely to drop. And taking a look at the overall market cap for Bitcoin, we are still trending within that 51 to 52% area. And we've now been continually trending in this area for quite a while, with only one attempt actually breaking through this area up to the 54% when Ripple had that massive drop. That's it for this late night edition of my video. Again, to overview, I think bullish target 6.8, bearish target around the 63.70. I think more than likely we're going to come down, test this support here, then break back up to the Kijinsen unless there's a change. And if you do make any trades today, I wish you luck. Please join me in my free Telegram at t.me/cryptosnakepit, where I give up-to-the-minute updates on Bitcoin and my personal exits and entries for the private VIP group. Also included is our private VIP chat, where you can chat with many of our experienced savage traders, get personal technical analysis from me, and answer any questions you might have. This is Crypto Snake, signing off.